A true filmmaker does not use a tripod. Okay, if I'm like here for testing, try not to move. It's kind of up there. Okay, I think this is good. My name is Greta. Some people call me Gretchen, so either way is good. I use she, her pronouns. And yeah, I just love film, so that's just a little bit about me. So I'm the founder, so to say, or like owner of the Ripoppy film company. So the film is called Improv/Improve. It's an all-female film, including camerawoman, editors, like anyone behind the scenes is also woman. Woman identifying, I should say. You don't have to be like born female or anything like that. It can be she, they, it can be whatever. Just like a female-based film. This film is unpaid, just off the bat. However, this film will be taking place in Park Rapids, which is about 3.5 hours from the city. So it'll be 2 weekends in the June, July kind of area. We can discuss what 2 weekends work best with everyone because obviously everyone's schedules are different. But yeah, just shoot out, if you're seeing this, just shoot me a text message with the weekends that work with you in June. If it's still TBD, that's fine. Just say what's available as of now. And when I say weekends, I mean Friday to Sunday. This place in Park Rapids, it's a family cabin that my family has. There are 2 cabins on the same plot of land. Food will be provided by yours truly, and drink. And speaking of, this is going to be kind of a silly film, and I'll get more into it later. This is just saying, like, it's a friendly place for alcohol and marijuana. Speaking of, to be in this, you must be 21 up, unless you're an editor. Yeah, because even if camera people need to be 21 up, just for alcohol reasons. So the plan right now for like the cast and crew is about 6 girls for the actresses, for the main characters, and then about, let's see, 2 camera women, and then probably 1 editor hired on, but I'm probably gonna do most of the editing. This runtime is hopefully going to be about an hour long. It might be a little under, maybe somewhere around 40 minutes to an hour. The more the better. I'd love to make it as long as possible, but I also understand, you know, filming and stuff. It might be hard to reach, but I think we can. The overall plot for this is like 6 friends from, like, you know, growing up. Used to be super close, super whatever, could be whatever from an a cappella group or like theater kids, or, you know, come from different clubs that just had similar neighborhoods, whatever. Not all of them need to be from the same place. So not all 6 of them need to be from the same high school, same middle school. Like, and this year they're going back to the cabins that they usually stay at yearly that they missed out on last year, and it's just kind of like a getting together kind of awkward beginning where it's kind of like, ugh, like there's like, you know, kind of some drama within all different like friend group. You're probably like, who are these characters? What is really this story? Because I know I've been so vague in this. This is the main reason I wanted to make this video. So, to make this story, although there is a plot, you get to decide your character, like their choices. It's very much like a choose your own adventure kind of script. There's not really a script to it. There will eventually be an outline script for afterwards, but I'm gonna have like a little edited version from George Primavera from the Smosh video. Again, I'll send the link as well if you want to watch a full version of kind of what this is. But I'm gonna put this right here just because he explains it a little bit better than me, so here.
Why don't we just go ahead and jump right in, gang? Does that sound good? After we describe the rules of our game, for those who are new. We have in front of us a Jenga tower, something that is very familiar to all of you probably from childhood. This game is played exclusively with the mechanics of pulling blocks from this tower. Dread is usually a game ascribed to horror scenarios and such. We'll see how it translates. The rules will remain unchanged. If ever you decide to do something that has a risk of failure, I will ask you to pull a block from the tower. We can go 2 ways here. You can either decide to pull a block from the tower, which we'll get to in a moment, or you can choose to automatically fail the pull. If you fail the pull, there will be consequences, but your character will survive. If you attempt to pull a block and accidentally knock the tower over, you will fail that. And then you die.
Yep.
And that is still the rule. If at any point you decide that you can't pull that in the middle of trying to pull, you may abandon the pull and it will count as a failure. If you succeed in placing the block on top in the typical Jenga fashion, it will be a success and we will move forward with the story and you will have been successful. Hooray. Otherwise, if we get to a point where the tower is extremely skeletal, we're tipping, we're turning, etc., you may, as a heroic sacrifice, knock the tower over, ending your character's life, but pushing the rest of your party exuberantly onward. Everybody know the rules?
Yes.
Well then, ho ho ho, let's go, go, go.
So sometime mid-May-ish, depending when we shoot in June, we will be settling in on our story to do the Jenga thing. The first couple ones we do will very much be like, just to feel out how the game mechanics work, just because it is a different concept for some people, which is super valid. And then we'll do the run through once 2 weeks before. A week before, we will go over like blocking and like how we're gonna do the shoots, like, and really kind of like rehearse it. The crazy thing about this is it's a one-take Jake. So when we talk about like whatever scenes that are gonna unfold, it is going to be one take. Now, we'll have a few times where we can, like, cut, like, you know, like, and just, like, redo the take, but we're not having more than one shot per scene, if that makes sense. If we do, it'll be with 2 different cameras, but it will be the same shot, so we'll be deleting any footage that is not, like, the master shot, so to say. Now, here's the thing, too. There's no, like, there'll be a script, like, that's given, send it to you guys probably, like, the day after we do the 2 weeks before, so that you guys can use it for reference. But the meaning of the title Improv/Improve is to improv. All these scenes are supposed to be super improvised, so it's like more natural. Some of these scenes don't have to happen. Some of these scenes can be turned out in a different way. This script, this whole like, you know, friends going up and whatever, is just a loose construct. If we decide on something that's like more interesting, or like we were playing like a version of that Jenga game that just felt super fun, we'll do that. But yeah,
I yap way too much. In short, it's just like bringing a Dungeons and Dragons like story, but in a Jenga form to life via film. If you guys have questions, just shoot me a message. Thanks.